How is your lockdown going on? Are you bored, nervous, frustrated, depressed, fearful, tired, or full of negativity? Because that has what has happened to most of the people. And today I'm going to give you the solution for how to be positive in this one of the worst negative times in the world. Hi, I'm Dr. Sujit Pardeshi, the author of bestseller book on dental practice management, New Age Dentalpreneur. I get so many messages from different dentists and non-dentists and other doctors and few of my non-doctor friends that it has become very difficult to remain positive, to remain in the zone of goodness and wellness physically as well as mentally during this lockdown, because it is extending and extending all the way, and there is no immediate sign that this lockdown will go away very soon. So how to keep yourself positive, because you are surrounded and one after other you get so many negative thoughts. So I'm going to give you a few very powerful insights which will be really helpful for you on a day-to-day basis, not only the day-to-day but moment by moment basis, to ensure that you remain in the zone of positivity all the time. And here I remember one of the very good books which I had read called Law of Attraction by Michael Lucier. It's a very powerful book which I always recommended to all my course participants as well. And few of the highlights, few of the biggest and most powerful insights from the book Law of Attraction by Michael Lucier are this. Human brain, or the subconscious mind, is a very powerful thing. I'm sure you know the conscious as well as the subconscious mind. The consciousness is what we do with everything being in present. However, when it comes to the subconscious mind, that is the mind which rules us most of the times. And I'll give you an example. When you get the negative thought and thoughts after thoughts, that is the chain of negative thoughts, you lose the control over your thought process. You don't even understand it till you get negativity for many minutes to sometimes few hours. And that is because it is always controlled by the subconscious mind. The moment you become conscious about it, either you stop thinking negative, or you move away to positivity, or you get worried or frustrated or fearful or anxious about your negative thoughts and what is happening in your mind. So, what is that power of subconscious mind which is narrated very nicely by the Michael Lucier in Law of Attraction? So, the book Law of Attraction by Michael Lucier says that a human brain can think only one thought at a time. And this is really a good news, a big good news for all of us. Simply because if you can think only one thought, either positive or negative, so it becomes a choice for your conscious mind which thought to think. Like for example, if you are having some negative thoughts in your mind, and the moment you understand that you're thinking negative, all you have to do is to stop that negative thought and think something positive. Even if you think only one thought or one positivity at a moment, that is still fine. Why? The beauty of brain is you can only have one thought at a time. So that means our entire thought process, whether consciously or subconsciously, is nothing but the chain of thoughts. Now think about it. If someone is going through a negative chain of thought process, all you have to do is to break that chain by one positive thought. And the moment you think that positive thought, that chain of negativity is broken. It is possible that after a few moments, you again get into the zone of negativity and the chain of negative thoughts. However, as far as possible, and every single moment you remember that you are thinking negative, all you have to do is to break that chain with a positive thought. And there is a very nice thing which Michael Lucier has mentioned in that book, that it is very easy for a human brain to think negative, or what bad can happen to you, what can go wrong with you. However, it is very difficult for us to think what can go right for you. And that's why the Michael Lucier says that there is a theory called contrast versus clarity. Now, what is the contrast versus clarity thing? Contrast is every single negativity which comes to your mind. So what you have to do with the contrast? So take one pen and paper, make two columns. On one side write contrast, on other side write clarity. So write down every single negative thought which comes to your mind one by one. And now what to do? Read the first negative thought and ask yourself a simple question given in the book. If not this, then what do I want? So write down the opposite thought to that negative thought, and you will land up writing a positive thought. Because as I told you, it becomes very difficult to think positive a lot of time. Because we are surrounded by so much negativity and the chain of negative thoughts, that positivity doesn't come naturally, especially in these times. So take one thought from the contrast, ask yourself a question, if not this, then what do I want? And write down the next positive statement in the clarity column. And do this exercise for every statement of contrast, that means every negative thought. In simple words, write down all your negative thoughts and then write down the opposite thoughts to that negative thoughts. Like for example, I'll give you an example. If I'm thinking that I don't know what's going to happen to the world, is the human race going to survive? Are we ever going to come out of this corona crisis? Okay, I'll write down everything. And then what is opposite to it? The world will come out of corona crisis. I'm sure everything will be well at the end of it. And the human race will emerge as winners. I hope you got it. Another simple example. Will I be able to restart my practice properly and gain my whatever the clientele or the patients in my business profession? I don't think the life will be same. And then write down the clarity statement. Life will be same or even better. We will come out tougher. We'll regain all our business or patients or clients over a period of time. And do this with every negative statement. And after that, once you have prepared the list, and you can keep on adding the negative statements and the corresponding positive statements to it. That is what the clarity versus contrast is all about. And once you have a list of clarity statement, all you have to do is read that list at least 3, 5, 10 times every day. And that will break the chain of negative thoughts in your subconscious mind. Remember, negativity comes naturally to human beings. It is the positivity which takes efforts. And these are the tough times, these are the negative times where you have to put all the efforts. Put that efforts because it is worth to move from negativity to positivity and to remain in the zone of positivity throughout this lockdown or the crisis period. So just to sum up, remember, a human brain can have only one thought at a time. So it will either be negative or the positive. Only one thought dominates at a time. So you better be in the zone of positivity. How to start? Break the chain of negative thoughts with one positive thought, and then other, and then other, and then other. And then from where to gain all these positive thoughts? Make a list of contrast statements or the negative thoughts, and then make a list of clarity statement or the opposite or positive thoughts to the negativity, and then read that list again and again and again. And you will be surprised to find your mind will change completely within just 2 to 3 days. This is how you remain positive in this environment. I hope you like this video. If you like it, comment in the comment box, share it with your friends so that we can spread positivity together. Share it as much as you can. You can also share on what topic I should make my next video. I'll see you in my next video. Till then, this is Dr. Sujit Pardeshi signing off. Thank you.